That authority sits only with God. And yes, you may take life, but you have to understand that the same God that you are praising and say you celebrate, that you worship, is the God who will bring you to justice. It does not matter what office you hold. Everyone has to answer to God Almighty. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't care about support. I don't care what office you hold. All of us have to face God for our actions. When that young man, Duarte, was fighting drugs in the Philippines, he was doing what he had to do, but there was still that concern because he was not allowing proper due process to take place. You cannot have that. Got to be careful of that. Lies are we talking about? You can imagine other nations just going about bombing people. You can imagine how the Bahamas felt when Cuba destroyed our Defense Force officers and sunk our Defense Force ship. And here we are having these things happening. And we are only going on the word of President Trump in the U.S. We don't know that what they say is actually true because we didn't get, the Americans don't know, and we didn't get to actually assess this process. You don't know if it was actually a fishing boat with coolers on it. You don't know what it was because you weren't there and you blew up everything in the water. You don't know. And it doesn't matter what anybody says they found because people can create narratives. And so that's why due process is critical. I know I'm probably getting myself in problem for saying what I'm saying, but somebody has to say it. Somebody has to speak up. We can't all remain silent. Somebody will have to face some consequences over it. Let it be me. But it has to be said. You need to ask some questions. Where exactly were these vessels? What was the immediate threat that required missiles instead of interdiction and arrest? What legal authority was invoked beyond general counter-narcotics claims? Because the Human Rights Watch organization says the strikes against these Venezuelans failed due process standards. My position is that America should continue to secure their borders. They should interdict drug traffickers, but do it lawfully. With boarding, arrest, chain of custody, and trials. Justice must be seen to be done, not broadcast as fiery clips from the sky coming crashing down on vessels, and then somebody telling us a narrative that suits what they're doing for themselves or for their reputation. Due process should happen even at sea. And I support firm immigration controls. But bombing alleged drug boats, it's alleged because you didn't have absolute proof in international waters without public evidence, scrutiny or trial, violates the principles of innocent until proven guilty.